Hello everyone, my name is LittleMcglitch, and welcome to part 1 for my live stream here of Megaman Maverick Hunter X. This game is something different out of the Megaman X series, really. It is sort of like a JRPG, but with Megaman characters. Is it a good JRPG? It's fine for what it provides, but there are a lot better out there. There are things that this game does right, and there are things that this game does wrong. More into that when we actually get to the live stream itself. So, well, when we get to more and more of the game, but yeah, I'm not really sure if anyone is even on right now watching, but if anyone is there, you know, hello, thank you for joining in. We're actually just gonna go ahead and kickstart this thing. We're just gonna hop right in. But with that said, without further ado, let's get this game started.
Your mission is to infiltrate Giga City and halt the activities of Epsilon's organization, the Rebellion. I'm afraid the team that went in before you has likely perished. You are our final hope. If you fail this mission, then we will have no choice but to launch an indiscriminate assault on Giga City. The whereabouts of Epsilon are unknown. But we're getting an energy reading from a certain area of ruins. Survey the ruins first.
Nobody to greet us, eh?
Just as I expected. The radio's useless.
I can't believe they sent only the 3 of us to infiltrate this huge island. I mean, we're good, but I don't know if we're that good.
A large force would be cumbersome.
Keep things small and sleek, huh?
I'm no great hunter like you two. But believe me, I know this island's layout.
Well, we're in your hands, Shadow.
Okay, let's move. I know the perfect place for a hideout. Are you two okay? X, use those stairs. We'll meet up top.
This could be a trap. Be careful.
Finders keepers for any goodies.
Infiltrate Giga City. Well, as far as I know, this is where our adventure begins. Alright, that's cool. Can't transmit the headquarters, but they can still communicate with each other. If something happens, I'll be sure to contact you. Be careful. Alright. Oh, alright, we made it to our first random encounter. But we'll be able to... Yes, it's gonna give us a slight walkthrough of what to do. You have your life energy, which is your Li, your Wii, which is your weapon energy, you know, and it does show us that we take turns in battles too as well, and tell us which characters are going first in that picture slot right on the bottom right, which is really cool. So you can really plan ahead and really like make your next move. You can use your sub-tanks, you can use items, you can defend, activate hyper mode, which is like using a character's armor or like a special hyper ability, or you can escape from the battle. I wouldn't really recommend escaping, especially this early in the game, because you're going to need all the EXP you need to level up. What we're going to do right now is, I'm just going to show you just a pretty good basic part of this game. Probably... And there you go, that's just pretty much how this is. It's basic turn-based combat, like really nothing to scoff at, really. And if I really wanted to, you know, I could re-heal myself. But I do feel like we're going to level up in this battle, so I'm not going to. But again, I can show you the action trigger by pressing R2. You can use X as a charge shot. It's like an AoE, pretty much, and it gets more powerful the more weapon energy you have before you activate it, which can be pretty useful for when you have... Oh, we didn't level up. But it is very useful for when you have a lot of larger enemies in the area, or when you have like maybe 3 enemies to fight. It's pretty useful that way. But we can just go ahead and get moving on with the rest of the stage here. But if you read the description, it definitely says that this game ruined my life, and I say that in regards to my history with this game. Yes, you can use your action trigger to destroy more than one enemy. They tell you this really early because these enemies are so weak, you can just use your action trigger and destroy both of them. So, yeah. But I will be able to level up, and when you level up, you reheal all your HP, and you do get some more HP, and your stats are gone up a little bit. And one thing I did forget to check out too as well is that, well, guess we'll just look at it in our level 2 stats instead of level 1. But if I go ahead and look at my status here, this is how powerful I am. This is my power, my armor, my speed, and my shield. I forgot what certain ones do. Speed definitely means for, I believe, for how frequently you take turns. Power, of course, being your regular power. Armor being if you take damage without blocking, and then shield would be the extra defense added onto your armor while you are blocking in general. Which I believe that's how that adds up. I can't fully remember. I'm not going to worry about saving right now. But you have these special gem things that you can't break through normally. And circle activates the menu. But in order for you to break those, you have to press the triangle button, which allows you to dash. But it looks like you can activate something here. The stable security in area 1F West. Yes, I was about to do that. And I believe Zero will contact us, telling us that something happened on their end. X, did you just operate something there? Yes. I found and activated what seemed to be a security terminal. It said that some locks were disabled. Did anything happen on your end? So that's how it works. Okay. Yep. Pretty self-explanatory. They're just explaining about how they need to work together on both ends to help each other out and get up on this tower. But dashing is going to be a better way to help get through this game faster, but also help break those items as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and dash through this area. And surprisingly, I didn't have any random encounters. Yeah, X, do you read me? Go to the middle floor. I have a feeling you might find something there. Alright. Then this one right here. Oh, another random encounter. But, ooh, a puppy dog. Yes, these are your sub-weapons. It's mainly because, your charge shot won't defeat this in one hit, so it's telling you to use your sub-weapons before you destroy it that way. There we go. And if you do not use your sub-weapons at all without attacking, because attacking regularly does not use up weapon energy, but the sub-weapons do use it up. So a really good strategy would be to maybe just use one sub-weapon and then resort to using your attack. Just so you don't use up too much weapon energy, but also at the same time, you can still regain a couple of it more back when you do start using it. Wow, Django, a malfunction. Alright. Oh, no, the FM modification system. Yep, rollout, okay. Dr. Psyche. All green, rollout, okay. Silver Horn. All green, rollout, okay. And what do we have here? Match. Gentra? I think that's what it is. I can't remember how to fully pronounce all of this different stuff. All green, rollout, okay. Yep, there must be some Reploids, must be Reploid production, for pods. We're all finished in production. Shoot, I knew it, there's 4 pods on their side, too. Ooh, that's gonna be something. Well, again, there's 4 pods on my side and 4 pods on their side. Therefore, we got our 8 bosses of the game. Pretty much. And then this here, I'm just gonna use one, just so I don't have to use up so much weapon energy.
I did it!
Boost shield. This can really help me out in later parts of the game, or at least early parts, really. Oh yeah, I forgot, like, the game gives me the ability to recharge myself. But, you get 2 sub-tanks. There are actually 10 sub-tanks in the whole game, so there are 8 sub-tanks to collect. But in order for you to build a sub-tank, you're gonna need to find 4 tank parts. So, yeah, there's like 16 tank parts in the entire game. It does say someone else is watching, hopefully, but if anyone is there, hello.
Charge shot!
Just gonna use the charge shot here to get rid of these enemies. Just get that done fast as possible.
I did it!
Also, I have no idea like how my voice is rolling with the game audio, so hopefully you guys can hear things clearly. It's just something I try to tinker with. Security. Alright, and that side was already covered. Another enemy encounter. I'm trying to keep using the charge shot. It's just like the best strategy, especially with these ones. Later on, when the game gets more complicated, you'll see how more quote-unquote complicated the combat can be in this game. Although it's not really that complicated, if I do say so myself, it's not really that bad. I'm mainly just walking right now. I'm not really dashing too much because with it being the first area of the game, I just want to make sure I can level up as much as possible.
Charge shot! Now!
There we go.
I did it!
Ooh, a gain hyper. Those are gonna be useful. If I use up all of my hyper mode or something and I want to refill it, that's what a gain hyper does. Now, there are things that are called build hypers that permanently increase the amount of turns you can use your hyper mode for. I forgot how many there are in the game, but for the characters who I want to use it for, it makes everything all evened out. And you'll see what I mean later when I have access to those characters. This is more 10 power develops, yes. And Oh, there's more pods. Scarface. Production all green. Roll out, okay. As soon as it showed up. I'll show you guys what hybrid mode looks like in a little bit here. I'll probably show it off when I go up against a certain enemy in this game. Alright, model Epsilon. Warning! Error occurring during production. Reploid requires maintenance. This could be sticky. Too high performance Reploids are complete. How about on your NX? So yeah, too high performance is, yep, were as well. This one was Epsilon. Yep. I wonder who the other ones were, because they don't tell you the other 4 that were on the other side, but also they said that 2 high performance Reploids were completed on their end, and same with mine. I think knowing all the bosses in the game, I might be able to fully figure it out. A melt missile, alright. Equip melt missile. Power of 30 is a single shot. Lowers shield by 10%. Alright, that's actually going to be pretty useful. I'll put that on that one. And all I have is the X Buster. It's going to use it up quite a bit, but it's not that big a deal. Let's go ahead and disable it. This terminal is synchronized. Yep, on the second synchronized, on the third signal, press the X button. Yep, synchronized. Cutscene? Oh no. He's probably just loading up the defense system here because there's this guy. Hey everybody. Just chilling. Oh. Let's see what we are. Yep. So now we have these little guys here that are kind of specific to this game. They are shown in Rockman X Dive for those who play that game. One more. And this is where I'll show you the hyper mode here. Just because we'll have full access to 100% of our power. And this is the X-Fire, or whatnot, whatever armor this is, the X-Fire armor here. It is a pretty cool looking armor, only specific to this game. Yes, doing over 1,000 damage. Oh, we get an X heart and a Lee plus 100 life energy. Yep, targets were destroyed. You obtained force metal from battling. When you get force metal, you can start using them. I'll show you what they are right now. So I have a immunity meter. You really want to keep that above the second number. The first number should always be above the second number. The X heart allows you to revive yourself and have 10 HP left in battle afterwards, and then this one here upgrades my HP by 100. So if I go ahead and equip that, I'll have a lot more HP to work with. Cool. I would refill myself, but I'm also about to level up. Probably tank part. Not tank part, energy right there. Just refill it. Oh, 50%. There we go. In case if we took a little too much damage, you know. Who knows? Oh, hey, look, it's you again. There we go.
I did it!
And there we go, we leveled up even more, got more stronger, more XP. Grab to the center floor. Really don't know what happened too much to the shadow. Now, this I believe is where the boss is going to be taking place. So like, over here in the beginning of the game, this is like a really good spot to grind. Back when I first played this game, because I didn't know too much of the mechanics, like by heart, to where I literally grinded here until I was like level 10, or like level 9. And I was like, okay, I'm high enough to where I'm comfortable doing this boss. There's a backup, there's a build shield, and there's a tank plus infinity. Let's go ahead and look at this different stuff here. The build Lee increases your max life energy by 10%, and these builds your different parts here by 1 point. It can be very useful, especially when you have a whole bunch of them. Just being able to increase your HP by like 100 or an extra like 10 points for like your shield or power. There is one for like all the stats in the game, like I said, including ones for hyper mode, but that's more of a yeah. Those are more rare to come by. Just fixing stuff here on my end on the stream window. Alright. I really want one that like destroys armor, because I believe armor is where you're taking damage without having to block. I'll have a few more. Dang, I have a few more random encounters, and afterwards when I get to like level 5, I think I'll go up against the boss. I shouldn't have to be here to like level 10 to do that. I really do like these guys because with them having to spawn the other enemies that I can just destroy at ease. We'll do that. Alright, there we go. And I think now I should have enough weapon energy to where I can destroy them all with just 75%. Yes, spawn more enemies, let me get more EXP! Alright, now this should be enough. If not, then call me crazy. Yes! Okay, I was right.
I did it!
Almost. And I believe the weapon energy, not the weapon energy, the sub-tank one automatically keeps filling up every time. So there's that.
Here goes!
I'm gonna just block. There you go. Just have an extra turn of being able to do stuff. And blocking in this game is very broken. I'll tell you that. There's a boss in this game that requires more blocking in general, and it is crazy and just how dumb blocking actually can be in this game. Alright, that should be good enough. If I don't beat them all now, it's going to really jeopardize me when it comes to that. Oh, there we go, critical hit. We got to see what a fully charged shot looks like. It turns purple. Alright, I am level 5. Let's just go ahead and save this game here, just before the boss. Yes, I can make a new file. Thank you. Why is it doing that? I actually don't know why. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Sorry guys, it'll be just a moment here. Alright, I am back, guys. Sorry for the wait. But we can go ahead and continue with our adventure. Oh, dang it! I might run from this just so I still have full HP. But depending on who it is. Ooh, it's our friend! Actually, am I going to be able to beat this guy in one go?
Here goes nothing!
If I do this. I actually really want to see if I'm that powerful. Okay, cool. I was to say, if I did not destroy him, that would be very sad. I'm still that weak. Okay, cool. That's also a really good strategy too as well. Like, if you really think... Oh, here we go. Zero, you're safe. Whoa. Long time no see, X. Oh, yada, yada. Zero's joined the party.
Who the heck is this?
Alright. So this here is our first boss of the game. It's this hippo thing. This will be the only time in the entire game where you'll fight this dude. But one thing is I hate that missile. So I'll probably have Megaman X attack the missile here, and then I'll have Zero start taking care of him regularly. And Zero has this thing called like the heat haze, which is very, very useful. It allows him to like create like a clone of himself and then attack more. But it does use up quite a bit of weapon energy, so I'm actually just gonna wait to use it. There we go. Oops. That missed. Yes, you can also use hyper mode to help it run off faster, but I like to conserve the hyper modes till later. Now I'm gonna start lowering his shield. Not doing a lot of damage. Oh, the missile is back. Alright. Let's go ahead and activate hyper mode. Let's see how well that's gonna work out for us. Oh, alright. Just destroyed his entire face. Yeah, I'll use Black Zero. I think I'm comfortable enough to where I can go ahead and do that. There we go. The plan was to not do that. It was supposed to use like the Rising Slash because it's more powerful actually. I'll need to get rid of that. Oh, I missed. It's, yeah, because it's a physical attack. I'll be able to hit it without using a far range move. But let's cool down with Zero for a little bit. And I am going to do that. There we go. I didn't destroy the missile, so he might use it on us. And I might attack Zero with it too. Because everyone loves to hit Zero, am I right, guys? Yeah, am I right? Alright, let's cool down. This is truly not a good first boss fight, but they gave us a backup for a reason. Just gonna refill Zero's HP back to full.
Bring him on!
So he'll be back in action. This boss should be done relatively soon here. There we go. Again, not that difficult of a boss fight, but because I never got rid of like the missile and stuff, it was more difficult for me on my end when I was doing it. But yeah. Ooh, okay. We got a new buster for X too as well. Let's go ahead and equip that. Makes me lose some speed, but it's alright. And with the ability to encounter enemies with this too as well, I can play as both X and Zero taking care of these guys. I'm really only doing this just to show you guys like a basic battle and how it would work when I do have more allies with it. But I will continue with the rest of the story.
Charge!
And X's Buster looks a little bit different because I equipped it something else instead of just the X Buster. But my power is way more powerful. It's just a lot stronger, and especially with the level up too as well. Let me go ahead and quickly save this. Let me do this just because I feel like it. Infinity brings it back up. And I could stick around and like keep fighting more and upgrade myself more and make myself stronger that way. Just some classic RPG grinding. But we'll worry about the grind in later parts. I will be showing the grind and how that works in this game, because the way how you grind in this game can be very iffy. And then these are the tank parts here. So if I go to sub-tank, you see you'll have one. When you collect 4 of them, you'll be able to build an entire sub-tank. This should be the end of the level, actually. Oh, dang it, one more encounter. There we go. Also, because it's like EXP share too as well, all the EXP does share between everyone in the party, which is annoying in later parts because, you know, you can have 3 people out at a time, but you're gonna get a lot more people, you know, to share experience with. So it's not the main 3 people that are fighting getting the experience, it's even people that are just on the bench also getting the EXP as well. And it's very annoying because it's all like, are you serious? Come on. Oh, I missed. But yeah, that's why grinding in this game can be very, very annoying, because the EXP share goes through everyone, even if you're using it or not. It's the same thing, just like the Legend of Megaman as well. So there's that. It's not like how it was in like Final Fantasy X, where it's like you only used those people, therefore those people get the spheres, or like, you know, like just the sphere points for upgrades. But there's another cutscene here, so I'll be quiet.
Shadow, are you okay?
Yeah. But look.
Huh? Epsilon?
Indeed, it is I, Epsilon, the Rebellion Army Commander.
Well, well. So the great commander came out just to greet us?
I have heard many things about you. The great Maverick Hunters, X and Zero. You truly are elite Reploids. Won't you fight alongside us? Fight for a common vision.
Shut your trap, Maverick! You're in no position to make offers. This is 3 versus 1, buddy.
Oh, but is it?
Shadow? No way!
Shadow is a believer. He understands our goals. I'll ask again, whose side are you on?
Okay, Epsilon. My answer is... this!
Zero!
Silence. Show the commander some respect.
Zero, behind you! Zero! Zero! Whoa! Oh no.
Join us, X.
I don't care what your vision is. You're still a bunch of mavericks. And as you know, I am a maverick hunter. Shadow, I can't forgive you.
Why you? You won't get away!
Let him go. He will be back. My subjects, the time has come to show the world our vision.
Alright, Zero has sadly left the party. That was the end of Chapter 1 and the start of a whole new adventure. On a game that ruined my life. Why do I say that? Let me get back on to that. Well, actually, hold on. More cutscene real quick here.
Where am I? Oh.
X, you've come too. This place is known as New Hope.
But what about Zero?
Take it slowly, X. I don't know what happened, but you've taken some serious damage. This is the Resistance hideout. You can rest here.
Alright. So, this... Hey, I can buy some stuff. Mega Fire. I'll actually buy 3 of those. And a reboot. I already have 2 of them. Don't have to worry about it too much. Let's talk to this dude real quick here. Oh, an encounter. Got new types of enemies. And also stronger enemies too as well. Well, I'm also stronger too as well, so it doesn't mean a bit much when I'm just destroying everything in 2 shots.
I did it!
But since I am alone again, that also means I can just gain all the EXP by myself. But more on why this game, quote-unquote, ruined my life. So, I played this game a lot when I was a kid. I actually got it from my cousins. And they're really cool people, you know, give them mad respects. Ooh, a build power. Very nice. Very nice. But, in terms of this game, I made it to the final level, and I was at the last save point before I was going to beat the boss. And right before I beat the final boss, my brother saved over my load by accident, because he was about to fight, like, a special boss in this game, and, like, when you save the game, it automatically selects on the previous save that you were just on, which was my save. since, you know, I'm taking turns with my brothers and stuff while playing this game, the last save file that was on here was, unfortunately, my save file. So we saved over it by accident. And I had to beat the entire game all over again, pretty much twice within a weekend.
X, can you hear me?
Colonel, I have some bad news. Shadow betrayed us.
What?
The mission plans were leaked. They got Zero.
X, are you okay?
Colonel Redips? Shoot, I can't get a clear signal in here.
Federation agents have illegally entered Giga City space. Repeat, illegal entry. Report any sightings of suspicious Reploids immediately.
But basically, because of that, I didn't really have too much to go off of when it came to playing this game. And also, let me see here, when I was a bit younger too as well, like 9 or 10, playing this game for the very first time, you know, we had a very, very simple rule. You know, you pretty much just had an hour of gaming time, and then once the hour was up, you would switch with the brother who wanted to play next, corresponding to who has not played yet. We would just take turns and do this pretty much throughout the weekend, and we only were allowed to play video games on the weekends. More specifically Saturday and Sunday, not even on Friday, even after school, more towards on if you had any homework that needed to get done. You can start playing games on Friday when you got your homework done before the end of the day, you know. So you would have the ability to get a little extra time on some games. It was also the same time I was also starting to play Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition for the very first time too as well. Oh, more cutscene. More on the story later.
Hold it. You're X, aren't you? I heard about you on the news. Sorry, but I had to report you.
You're with the rebellion forces?
I'm not a supporter of Epsilon, but shouldn't you, as a Reploid, support the idea of our independence?
Huh? Who are you?
Trust me, I didn't do that for you. I'm neither Maverick nor Rebellion. But if I brought your head to the Rebellion army, it would fetch a pretty penny.
A bounty hunter.
Well done, chump. That's quite a grasp of the obvious you've got there. Now let's rumble!
Alright, whoever this guy is, he's pretty mysterious. Also pretty cool looking too as well.
I'm Spider. It's a pleasure.
Well, introduce himself straight off the bat, so he is Spider. I'm going to go ahead and change some audio settings here. Probably lower it down maybe negative 25. There we go. That should be low enough to where my voice wouldn't have to be overpowered by the game. But that is a shield, so I'm probably gonna block and see what happens. There we go. Counter card. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I block that. I'm gonna play this really safe. Alright. Activate hyper mode. And let's see if we can get rid of this dude. with just one shot with this. 100%. Let's go. Yes.
Drat. I was ready to finish you off. We'll pick this up later. The more you run, the higher the bounty.
Wait!
Finish me off? Dude, I was blocking all of your attacks, and I did a hyper attack, and... I don't think you were about to finish me off, buddy. You've collected, oh, no, that's not a... It's a password machine, but I don't know what the passwords are. Oh, these guys could have been destroyed easily, yeah, because the different colorations, that's how you can tell if they were the stronger enemies or not. These ones are the weaker ones. Back from the first stage.
Charge shot! Now! Yeah! I did it!
Something must have happened here with all this wreckage.
You are the Maverick Hunter X, are you not? I am Ale. I am a member of the Resistance.
Okay, Ale, what's going on around here?
Well, if you have made it this far, then you've probably already figured out that the leader of our Resistance, Chief R, has been caught by the Rebellion Army.
So, you've come to rescue Chief R?
Yes. That's why I came to the Governor's Precinct. But alone, I will not stand a chance.
Well, I'm here on a reconnaissance mission. Rescuing Chief R might be the best way to get the information I'm after.
Thank you, X. Well then, if you're going to help me... You had better take this ID. With it, you will be able to enter and exit the Governor's Precinct.
Ale, wait!
There is no time. Leave them to me. Just go!
Ale, look at the condition you're in!
Please. You have to help Chief R.
Ale!
I will not let you pass.
Ale.
All right. Well, that was really tragic. The other thing too as well is that, like, hello, I have hyper mode, and those enemies are kind of easy. I could have taken care of that. Ale, you didn't need to sacrifice yourself. No! But we have access to his ID now, which will give us the ability to go through different areas of the tower that we weren't able to have access to from before. I think starting from this point on to as well from the stage, we'll have a lot more tougher enemies as well, so I'll have to be very careful. Okay, that one's not a really tough enemy, but you'll see later on, hopefully. And I missed all 3 shots. Are you serious? All right, I'll just do a regular shot. Ah, yes. This game... no way. I did a charge shot and everything. What do you mean I missed? Excuse my language, but that was bullshit. What? I missed every shot. Okay, so, please. Please, game. Let me hit these people, please. Ah, thank you.
I did it.
Why was it so difficult on the other one? Alright, let me go ahead and use a sub-tank. Just to refill my HP. I never thought I had to do that. But that's what happened. But, more on this game in general. It is pretty interesting as a whole. I've said it in before, in the stream, but you weren't here. And these were like the tougher enemies I was talking about. That guy with the spike ball hands. He can be pretty difficult sometimes. But, on this game, is it a good RPG? It's just your classic turn-based combat, so it's not really too much of anything really interesting. It's just sort of a JRPG with Megaman X characters in it, so that's kind of the only reason why I like this game. You know, just being able to play Megaman X characters on a JRPG setting. When it comes to other stuff with this game, like, it does a few things right. The story, not so much. It's kind of lackluster. Doesn't really go as far as it probably could have gone to, with it being something in the long lines of Mega Man X. But when have Mega Man stories really gotten complicated to where it'd be on the level of, like, some other JRPGs? But gotta give it credit where credit is due. You know.
I did it.
Yes. I do have enjoyment with this game. And it is a fun game to mess around with. I'm pretty sure this is like my 5th playthrough of the game so far. I played through this game quite a bit. I don't know if you were here to hear the story of why this game, quote-unquote, ruined my life. But, if you already know, then you already know. If not, then I'll go and retell the story. So, I keep making fun of this game. Oh, hey, look, a Met. I keep making fun of this game, and I keep saying that this game ruined my life. The reason why I say that is because, I played this game back when I was, like, a lot younger. I was, like, 9 or 10 years old when I first started playing this game. And, I made it to the final stage. I was about to fight the final boss and everything. But, my brother accidentally saved over my save file. And how that happened is that, the last person who played the game, which was me, the selection for selecting a save file to save over would immediately select the last save file you were on, which was my save file on slot 2. He had a slot 1 save file. But because it didn't automatically go to slot 1, that's why he saved over mine by mistake. And with that, I had to beat the game all over again over the weekend. And even further on why this game ruined my life was because my parents were a little strict on video game time, but also still not, you know, that strict to where it was just a nightmare to play games on the weekends. But we only had access to playing video games on the weekend, and we had 1 hour. Not 1 hour a day, but 1 hour before you had to get off to let someone else play. So, after my hour was done, I would have to wait an additional 2 hours before I can get a second hour in. And with it just being kids, you know, a bedtime of like 10 p.m., I think, and then I'm waking up at like maybe 9 in the morning or so, I would try to get up early just to get an hour, wait 2 extra hours to get an hour again, or if my brothers were still asleep, I would be able to hog time on it more, you know? But I essentially had to beat the whole game within the weekend. And this game has obsessive amount of grinding if you don't know how to play the game correctly, which I didn't know when I was a kid. So I would literally be playing for hours and hours and hours, just fighting random encounters until I was high enough leveled to get to where I needed to be. Yeah, didn't mean to have that story be as long as it did ran on to, but you can see why this game ruined my life. And the random encounter in this game, my god, I'm only taking like 2 steps. It's not really that fun, but I can enjoy it. I'm on my 5th playthrough for a reason. Not just because of the stream. But, how have you been, though, lately? Everything going okay? Yeah, please help me. My friend was trapped. Okay, cool. I'll save your friend. Ups and downs, but mostly okay. Alright. Security guard. Those guys are extremely easy. Unless the more tougher ones start to appear. But pretty self-explanatory RPG stuff here. The Li, which is life energy, and Wei, which is weapon energy. You have sub-weapons using the square and circle that use up weapon energy corresponding to the numbers there. And when you have enough weapon energy, you can activate your action trigger that allows you to use like your ultra powerful move. You know, X having its charge shot. I'll wait till I get to 100% before I use it. Just so you can see how powerful it actually is. But hyper mode is like an armor that you can equip onto yourself. And of course, the weapon energy does transfer over. Just so if you just want to wait till you get to 100%, switch to your armor and then just wallop on the enemy. Easy strats, easy strats.
Yeah, lousy meddler. But you do live up to your name as a legendary maverick hunter.
A little too much for a common soldier?
What? Spider. So, you think you can beat him?
What'll it pay?
Oh, so it's money, is it? Very well. If you can stop X, you can have as much as you like. In good time, we, the rebellion forces, will rule over all. Once we do, there'll be plenty of money to go around.
I don't care who rules over who, but I could use a blank check.
Alright, only caring about money. Selfish people these days. Yes, Ale, the security key, Chief R. Nope, don't want to read it again. These lovely ladies here allows me to buy special stuff. Let me see here. She does items, this does weapons. Ooh, a firebuster. I don't personally like the elemental items in this game, just because they are more powerful than the regular busters, yes, but I would constantly have to keep switching, you know, to help me correspond to the to the right weakness, or like elemental weakness and stuff. It isn't like as simple as like what you do in other Mega Man games like the Zero series or whatnot, or like Battle Network as well. Ooh, that's a lot of different stuff. That's a decoy. I'll buy Analyze. That uses up a lot, but I'll oh, I got 2 of those. Do I want that? No, I think I should be good. A power charge. Uses up 30. Okay. For stacked attacks. That's cool. I don't need that for X, though. I'll need that for someone else. And, Analyze. That should be good. Ultra Fire. That's gonna be good. What's in here? More money. Thank you. I'm more richer. Wait, what isn't I just here? Oh yeah, I'm going down. Duh. I have to go up more. There we go. Probably some, yeah. There's an item there, and then that's the up path right there. So I'll probably go back and get that item real quick. You again! I swear, I will beat you. You can't dodge this. Yes! I'm about to say, if I swear, if you dodge that. I did not want to have to go through that BS again.
Here goes nothing.
There might be a better strat for that guy, because his move is called Zenny Doubled. But does that actually take it in a serious sense? That means if I have him go a couple of turns, could I just get a buttload of money? Because he gave me a lot. I wonder. When I see him again, I'll figure it out. Eagle Eye. What do you got to? Oh, okay. Hit ratio up by 10%. Hey, there we go. It's my friend. Observe. Zenny double. I'm gonna have him like do it like twice or something, or 3 times. See what happens. Ah, dang it. He ran away. I'll figure this out. Is this the right path?
What? Huh?
You've really stirred things up, X. Which is perfect for my line of work.
Filthy bounty hunter!
The name's Spider. Now say your prayers. Too bad for you, but I can see you like you're in slow motion. This ID.
Don't touch that! A money grubber like you doesn't deserve to lay his hands on that. That is all that remains of a Reploid who gave his life for his beliefs.
So he died?
Yes, that's right. He sacrificed himself so Chief R could be saved and the rebellion forces defeated. A creep who does dirty work for small change has no right to lay hands on Ael's soul.
So, he gave it to you after he died, huh? Sorry, Django, but I'm through with this job.
Yeah, blasted bounty hunter! You won't get away with this! Calling all guards! Destroy both of them!
Yeah, I may be a dirty bounty hunter, but I won't defile a friend's soul. I'll take care of this trash on the way home. You get moving and help Chief R.
Wait! What do you mean? A friend?
Very heartwarming moment. Having access to that ID really does help. Oh hey, there's Chief R. And there is the stronger version of that exact same enemy. You're gonna see a lot of different variations of them. It's gonna be pretty annoying later on in the game when they got like 10 different versions of the same enemy, just one stronger than the last. I'm not gonna play any games though, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to see if I can destroy him one shot here. Oh, I cannot. I'm not that powerful. I was just about though. I honestly don't know the real reasoning for why they did that. I think it's because it just made him look cool. I also know that, it's used to help him see, or to help see where you are in darker places.
Chief R, I'm here to save you.
Thank you, but who are you?
I'm X, a maverick hunter, sent by the government.
So you're X. I see. What about my men, the Resistance?
I managed to rescue a few of the imprisoned, but it's possible that others escaped during the attack. And Ailes sacrificed himself to allow me to come this far.
Ale? He did that?
Yeah, my good friend R. So, you refuse to work with the Rebellion Army?
I've already explained to you. You could scrap my whole body and even the smallest screw would resist you.
R and X, you are utter fools to resist the future kings of the Reploids. Yeah, but enough. I believe that it's about time that you too
Spider?
are cut down to size. I'll bring this whole building down to the ground too, right along with this dirty traitor.
An explosive device?
Yeah, you won't have a screw left to resist after this.
No.
Chief, can you think of any way I can defuse that thing?
I can. If you go to the monitor room where Django was, you can stop it. I'll stay here and tell you the route. Don't let me down.
Alright, I will not let you down at all, Chief R. I am going to go on a time limit, though. Yes, I know. He told me to go back, but there you go. How does this X, connect with the other iterations of X? Let me see here. So, this X, the X Command mission timeline, I guess, it takes place in a different part of the Megaman, universe. So you'll pretty much have like the classic series and the X series, and it breaks apart after X7. So you have X7, and then you have X8, but there is a timeline where X8 never happened, and X Command Mission became what it is, because I think this takes place an additional 100 years in the future from the original X series. So something different had to have happened. I can't fully remember. I have to redo my research on that. But I believe that's how that is. Just like how the Battle Network series and stuff is totally different compared to the other series as well. Or like the Zero series and stuff. So the Zero series takes place after the X series, but X6, 7, and 8 kind of retcon a few things.
Okay.
Yep. You're welcome. That one ran away, but I'm more powerful enough to do this. Ah, you're still alive, damn it. Okay, you ran away too. Alright, fine. Okay, this is where I'll go up. If it had to go up earlier, it probably would not have let me gone up there though, because it did say that it was locked. I know you guys are missing, but like I'm also just so weak too as well right now with it being early game. I wish I could just beat you guys in just one go without having to worry about it.
I did it!
No! It's two of them again. I'm also going to be leveling up soon too as well, so if I decide just to use my hyper form, I should be able to gain it all back. Because you gain back your hyper form, your stats for hyper form, I think after you level up, and you refill your HP too as well. So I'm not going to worry about refilling with the sub tanks right now. And since it's only just X right now, I don't have any other party members. These battles are going to be pretty slow for the time being. I should be strong enough now.
Charge shot! Now! I did it!
Ooh, more tank parts. There should be one more batch of enemies I gotta defeat, or two more. Yep, there we go. The last batch of enemies. Oh yeah, this charge shot is like a really good charge shot. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to tackle this. I'll probably use X-Fire, use the charge shot to destroy one of the weaker guys. And... oh, I got 2 turns, which means... there we go. That way I'll have enough energy on my next turn to deal with them. Okay, I used up all my turns.
Charge shot!
But it's alright. I'll gain them all back when I level up. Dang. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot!
Well, I got to use the X Heart. But the X Heart is equipped indefinitely, so but it can only be used once per battle. And with that, I got all my hyper turns back. Anything special on the bottom here? No? Alright. I think I might be a little under-leveled because I thought I was at least level 10 by the time I beat this boss, or level 9 or so. I'm level 8 right now, so it might be a bit difficult. I'm not 100% sure on that. But with that, we also got another save in progress. Might as well just take care of that while I'm at it.
You canceled the self-destruct?
You meddling Maverick Hunter!
Django, what you're doing is wrong. I'm gonna take you down.
You gotta be kidding! Yeah! You're a fool if you think a single Maverick Hunter has the power to take me on. So you used this to sneak into the building.
Spider!
Django! Keep your hands off that! Creeps like you have no business touching it! Back off if you know what's good for you.
You don't know when to give up, do you? Fine. I'll make short work of you both! You have a death wish?
Alright. Well, Django here, the second boss of the game. Spider here plays a little bit differently. He has, like, item captures and stuff. If I had the ability to steal an item from him, I would have stolen it. I'm gonna keep pressing it to see if I can steal something special from him, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm just gonna keep using the melt missile just to start breaking his shield. It's gonna make it easier for me to beat him in later parts of the stage. Action trigger. If you like poker, there we go. Ooh, I got a straight. Oh, I'm gonna use that.
How's that?
You're pretty good.
Let's go ahead and use that.
Here it goes. Oh, shoot.
Yep, like I said, when I level up, I got all my hyper turns back. And this should deal quite a bit of damage.
Time for a fight. Oh no! Here it goes. Oh, shoot!
Use that. Alright, let's play some more poker, guys. Ooh, a death house. Alright. that's some pretty good luck. That's quite a bit of damage he took.
Oh no! Here it goes. Oh, shoot! Go down! Yeah! Ready?
Ugh, I got poisoned. There we go. Finally.
Good card, eh?
Thanks, Spider. You really helped me out.
X, you defeated Django, didn't you?
Chief R! Yes, I did, but without Spider, I would have been in trouble.
I see. Spider, I give you my thanks. You fought for our comrade, Ale.
Ale was my partner, back when I started bounty hunting. I goofed, and he got wasted for it.
I see. Quite a lucky coincidence that you were here.
A coincidence? I bet Ale was the one who brought us together.
How fitting.
Thanks to the power of friendship with Ale, we got Spider on our team. Whoa! Let's go ahead and save this for the chapter 2.
We somehow managed to regain the base.
The base, huh? That's great. But what good does a base do us when there's just 3 of us?
You're quite right, but I have an idea. 30 miles northwest, there's an old force metal mine on Tiana Island. Reploids at the mine who resisted the rebellion army are still trapped inside. It's essentially a POW camp.
So if we bust the Reploids out, they might join us?
Yes, and there's one girl we really need. The system operator, Nana. If we could rescue her, she could restore functionality at our base.
Alright. When it comes to going through chapter 3, I'll go through chapter 3 at a different time. Mickey Mouse. I can't do too well on Mickey Mouse, but like I can do that little Goofy's laugh. Oh! Let's go ahead and save it one more time. And yeah, pretty much with that, I think that might cover it for the stream here. Good hour and a half. Seems like a good time. Got done with 2 chapters. I might do the other 2 chapters on part 2 here, or take care of just 1 chapter. I don't know. When I get more characters to add to the party and add to my team, it definitely does become more of a hassle with the EXP share. Now that I'll be getting less EXP here and there, it's just going to be hard to level up, which that's where the grinding's going to come in place. But once I get that strategy fully laid out, you guys will see what that strategy is and how to actually play this game the right way. It's going to be pretty fun. Let's equip one more to Spider. Oh yeah, get the twin missiles and the item capture. It's still good enough, yeah, for Spider. And then for X, I got the Thunder Buster. Actually, before I end this video off here, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can buy any new weapons for my other characters here at the shop. This is definitely gonna help us a lot too, as well. Because there are a specific weapon I'm looking for Spider, really. Since all of his weapons correspond to cards, I think I'm looking for spades? Can't remember. But one of them allows me to have the ability to target all enemies with an AoE strike. it's just going to be very useful for later stages. And then with X, I just want to make sure I at least have the strongest buster at my disposal. Yep, spades. It's a blanket attack. And this one hits enemies twice. So those ones are also really good. Multi-hit moves are very good, and AoE attacks are very good. But I think I might just do the blanket attack just because. Actually, though, the multi-hit does sound more useful. I'll look into it later. Because I don't really have a lot of money on me. Let me see if there's like any new force metal I can achieve here. Water guard, protection, decoy. Nothing too serious. We do have the Wii plus 5, but I'll get that for. Actually, wait a second. I actually would need that. I'm going to heavily need that big time. I just realized that. Buy 2 of those. And then I'll have way more than enough money. And by that I only mean $10 more to still get this. There we go. I do like the multi-hit. That's probably the reason why I'm going to do it. The blanket attack is really good, but the multi-hit is not only a more powerful weapon, but again, multi-hit moves are just useful. Like, why focus on a blanket attack that attacks everyone for like 300 when I can do a double 300 attack on one person? At least that way, at least gets rid of more people. And the blanket attack is good. It really is. I'll have to figure out which one suits the playing style a lot more. But I did use blanket attacks a lot more on my previous gameplay. I might switch it up a bit just to have a different experience. Especially when it comes to the replayability of this game. Yep, you're welcome, man. Alright, let me save it one more time. And then this here should properly end it off. There we go. But alrighty then, with that said, without further ado, my name is LittleMcglitch, and I'm signing out. I'll see you guys in the next dimension.